Imagine a secluded farm in the German countryside, miles from the nearest town. This is Hinterkaifeck, home to the Gruber family. In 1922, this isolated farmstead became the scene of one of the most chilling and perplexing unsolved crimes in history. 6 people, an entire family, brutally murdered, and a killer who seemed to vanish into thin air. 4 days leading up to the tragedy, the farm was plagued by strange, unsettling events. Andreas Gruber, the family patriarch, found a single set of footprints in the fresh snow, leading from the dense woods directly to the farmhouse, but none leading away. It was as if someone had walked to their home and simply stayed. Then came the noises from the attic, like footsteps pacing back and forth. The family searched, but found no one. A strange newspaper from Munich appeared on the property, one no one in the family had bought. Then a set of house keys disappeared. The old maid was so terrified by these omens that she quit and fled, convinced the house was haunted. On the evening of March 31st, 1922, a new maid, Maria Baumgartner, arrived to take her place. It was her first and last day at Hinterkaifeck. That night, under the cover of darkness, a killer moved through the house. One by one, 4 members of the family, Andreas, his wife Cilia, their daughter Victoria, and her young daughter, also named Cilia, were lured into the barn and slaughtered with a pickaxe. The killer then entered the house and murdered the new maid, Maria, in her bedchamber, and finally 2-year-old Joseph, asleep in his cot for days. No one noticed anything was wrong. The family's absence at church and the young Cilia's failure to show up for school finally raised alarms. When neighbors went to investigate, they made a gruesome discovery. The bodies were in the barn and the house days after they had been killed, but the most disturbing detail was yet to come. The investigation revealed that the killer had not fled immediately. Instead, they had stayed at the farm for several days after the murders. The livestock had been fed, the cattle milked, and meals had been eaten in the kitchen. The killer lived among their victims, calmly going about the daily chores before finally disappearing without a trace. Over 100 suspects were interviewed over the years, but no one was ever charged. The motive remains a complete mystery. Was it robbery? Revenge? Something else entirely? To this day, the Hinterkaifeck murders remain unsolved, a chilling ghost story whispered in the dark, a testament to a crime so bizarre and brutal, it continues to haunt and fascinate us a century later. What do you think happened that night? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you're intrigued by mysteries like this, make sure to subscribe for more.